Were you expecting someone else? I'm sorry. Sock Tunnel isn't here today. He's been abducted. He's on board my mothership. So I will be your host for this evening. Well, don't worry. He's gonna be just fine. Currently we are examining him. He's up on the ship for examination. This will take a few minutes and he'll come back. He won't remember a thing. Well, as you know, our ships are fully capable of a lot of things. He's currently on a chamber like this one. Yes, we put him in these stasis chambers for a while. Wait till all his memories are erased, and then plant him back on the planet again. It's actually quite simple. Yes. Abductions, you know, it's what we do. But don't worry, Sock Tunnel will be back. He'll be back soon. And he won't remember a thing. Since I'm already here, I might as well tell you a few things. There's a Martian boy, or let's say a boy who claimed to be from Mars. His name's Boriska. And here's a picture of him. Yes, he's Russian. They call him the Indigo Kid from Mars. It's actually quite interesting. He actually claimed to be from another planet. So well, going back to the chambers, the containment units. Yes, Sock Tunnel will be back soon. Now where was I? Distracted. Yes, Boriska, the boy from outer space. He claimed to have memories from the distant past when Mars was inhabited millions and millions of years ago. When he was 4 months old, he could actually speak a language. When he was a year, he could read newspapers and talk about the universe. He's a remarkable boy. Seems like his memories were transferred into him from another being. And he obviously claimed to be from Mars. So it's an interesting piece of information. And it's on the web. Look it up. It's on YouTube. They even interviewed him. He remembered lots of things, but as he grew older, he started to forget most of the information. And you find this very common in regression kids who have these kind of past memories. He claimed to come from. He claimed to visit this little place somewhere on Earth millions of years ago, when it was an actual landmass, as you can see, Lemuria. So this was millions of years ago, when things were all many things were different. Many things were different on this planet. Yes. Anyhow, it's time for me to go back to my ship. Yes, I think Sock Tunnel was ready to come back and talk about his experience. I'm sure he'll have a lot of interesting stories. Oh. Hey, man. Whoa. Oh, man. What happened? Whew. Man. It's like my brain was probed or something. It's crazy stuff, man. Whew. Anyhow. Well. Welcome to the podcast, guys. It's me, South Tunnel. I'm back. Something's weird. My headphones seem to have some sticky goo on them. I don't know. Like someone's been using them. Strange. Anyway, I thought I was on a ship or something. But anyhow. Oh, there's an interesting story I'd like to tell you guys. If you can't remember stuff and you think your memories were erased, you should look this lady up. She's really, really good. Her name is Dolores Cannon, and she specializes in past life regression hypnotherapy. That's right, she performs a type of hypnosis where you can actually remember stuff before your actual life. This is crazy stuff. She's got centers all over the world where she trains people to do this. And if you think you have memories from the past, or you think you were another person, you should look her up. You find Dolores Cannon in a lot of different places, and she has centers all over Europe and America. So who knows? It's quite interesting. Past life regression. So check that out. Oh, another thing I like to touch on is sorry about that. It's the kid from Mars. They call him the Indigo Kid. He claimed to have memories from the distant past. He actually claimed that he was living on Mars millions of years ago. As a kid, he kept mumbling loads of stuff which didn't make sense. His parents thought he was nuts, so they took him to a specialist, a psychologist, and well, they found out the kid wasn't nuts and he was actually saying what he was saying and did have knowledge. He did start to speak when he was a year old or something like that. This kid was like, whoa, man. He was like, whoa, sci-fi. Should check it out. And I'm just trying to see if there's anyone on the live chat. It's my connection on my mobile device has been kind of crazy lately. So if there's anybody on the chat and they got any questions, just fire them in. Yeah, so Mars, quite an interesting place. I'll show you what it looks like if I can get it up. We have some technical difficulty as usual, but we're getting there. There we go. So that's roughly the distance between Earth and Mars. So this kid, what's his name? Boriska, right here. Yep, he claimed to live on Mars millions of years ago. This is not a joke. This kid is for real. You can go online, go on YouTube, and they've interviewed him when he was about 6 or 7 years old. Well, now he's probably a teenager by now. He's born in '96, somewhere in Russia. So by now he's probably forgotten most of the things when he was young. When he remembered when he was young. But it's interesting to go look into that. Kids don't just make things up. They haven't been exposed to anything. They haven't been taught anything, and they just come out with this information and knowledge. It's It's really quite remarkable. So you should check that out, along with Dolores and her memory regression techniques. That's quite an interesting thing to check out if you do have the chance, and it's pretty interesting. Well, Mars, if there's life on Mars, well, who knows if there's life on Mars? Boriska. Now, he claimed that Mars used to be inhabited, and then there was a massive war, a catastrophe of massive scale, and kind of nuked everybody, and they went underground. Now, these beings, these Martians, they have a different sort of biology, physiology from humans, and they breathe in anything but oxygen. They sort of live off carbon dioxide and other sort of gases, so they don't actually age, so they can remain immortal for a very long time. They could live for eternity, you know. That's what the kid claims. But you check it out, do your research, look him up. He's on a website, and he's got a YouTube video about him. You can just make your own opinions, and you know, come to your own conclusions. Yeah, so the stuff he said was like crazy, you know. Like, for example, the seem to be fading in and out, more technical glitches. Sorry about that, guys. You seem to have these things. There we go, that is Mars. That's where he claimed he visited Earth millions of years ago, and it was a lovely paradise. Yeah, there he is on the website. So that's some interesting information if you want to read up. I'm trying to get the other pictures if I can, but so for my streaming capabilities are limited today for some reason. I have a few glitches here and there, but go check it out. So memory regression is pretty interesting. If you forget stuff, you think you remember something and you can't quite place it, you can go into one of these techniques and see you can recover your memory. Basically, it's you in a trance state talking, and somebody else is just, you know, recording what you say. So there's nobody putting information in your head and nobody plugging you into anything. It's just you talking about your previous life. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. You gotta check it out. Check it out. Well, I'm gonna check the live chat once more if there's anything. Looks like it's all clear. That's fine. I still feel like I was on a spaceship or something. Yeah, it's like somebody's been in my head. I don't know. It feels kind of funny, man. Ugh, I don't know. I feel like I want to throw up and stuff. But don't worry. I'm fine. I'm good. So check it out. Boriska, the Indigo Kid from Mars, and Dolores Cannon. Two interesting people. So until then, this is Satano saying goodbye.
I sing for you, the dirty tricks you made.